Hello, guys. This is Cooked Vegetables, bringing you the very first podcast on this channel. And its title is Noticing More Free Stuff While You're on Semen Retention. So, throughout this journey, I've noticed how I tend to get things for free for whatever reason. I remember watching quite a few YouTube videos at the beginning of my journey and scoffing at the bro science of how on earth just quitting the dirty deed would cause people to want to give you random stuff. I thought the whole thing was rubbish until it started happening to me. At first, I noticed a few small things, like the barista at the local coffee shop refusing to let me pay for my weekly cup of coffee and insisting I got it for free. Of late, though, there have been a few instances that are impossible to ignore. The first one, we're going to call it luxury German car. One of my few good friends randomly called me up a few weeks ago and told me how they were going to New York City for a year and wanted me to drive their very expensive luxury car for a year. I was confused for a second and blurted out, oh thanks, but I already have a car payment and don't really want to take on another. She laughed over the phone and said, oh, we'd never ask you to pay for anything. We will just keep covering the car payments and insurance from afar. All you have to do is drive the thing. I was dumbfounded. Why would anyone trust someone else with their $100,000 car for an entire year, especially when they could easily sell it and make a profit in this current time, 2023, of low car inventory? Anyhow, I managed to sell my car at a profit, and I now get to drive a beautifully well-spec'd luxury car absolutely free. What in the actual fuck happened there? Someone please explain. Anyway, the second instance is we're going to call it free stay at a hotel. A woman I know reached out recently and asked me if I wanted to take advantage of her free hotel point stay that she accumulated and needed to use. I would get a few rooms for 2 nights that came with continental breakfast in a beautiful little town. This took me aback for a second, but I eventually smiled and thanked God inwardly for the blessing, thanked her, and graciously accepted the gift. Now, in conclusion, guys, none of these kinds of things ever happened to me back when I was busy busting nuts on the daily. Heck, it's like women were conspiring to destroy me back then rather than randomly calling me up to offer me free things. If this hadn't happened to me personally, I would have sworn it was made up. Bollocks, bullshit, rubbish. Trust me when I say this wasn't made up at all. I hope things like this motivate y'all to keep going, keep retaining, keep growing, and keep glowing. Till next time, brothers, Godspeed and remain blessed.